Have you ever just looked at your child and wondered what makes them so uniquely them? It's something every parent thinks about, right? Well, today we're going to look at their development through a really powerful new lens, thinking of them not as just growing up, but as a precious, one-of-a-kind gem in the making.
So just take a look at these gems for a second. Absolutely beautiful. And you know what? Not a single one was formed in the exact same way. It's all about the unique pressure, the specific heat, that exact mix of minerals. That's what comes together to create something totally original. And that's the big idea we're diving into today. Every child, just like every gem, is shaped by their own totally unique set of circumstances.
And this is where it gets really personal. This isn't just some abstract idea. This is about your kid. Their friends, their teachers, the little conversations you have in the car. All those things are the unique pressures and environments that are shaping who they are becoming right now. It's pretty amazing when you think about it that way. Okay, so that leads to a pretty important question, doesn't it? With all these unique forces at play, where does it all lead? Is all that pressure going to create a brilliant, shining gem? Or could it just end up compressing them into, well, a regular stone? It's a powerful thought because it really highlights that there's a fork in the road here.
And here are those two paths, laid out side by side. On one side, you have a regular stone. It's solid for sure, but maybe it's missing that special spark. And on the other side, a unique gem, full of its own colors and facets, just reflecting light in its own way. The key takeaway here is that this isn't just up to fate. The path they take is hugely influenced by the kind of support and guidance they get along the way.
So the big question is, how do we make sure we're on the gem path? How do we actively polish that potential instead of accidentally squashing it? This is where we shift from just thinking about the what to really digging into the how. It all comes down to a very specific way of thinking about their growth. And that approach is called real education. Now, what's so cool about this definition is what it focuses on. This is not about just memorizing facts for a test or pitting some kind of standardized score. No, the whole point is to help a child reach their full, unique potential. It's all about them. So how does this real education actually work? Well, it's built on three really solid pillars. First, you help them develop core mindsets, things like self-awareness and ambition. Second, you focus on strengthening that all-important parent-child bond. And third, and this is really interesting, it's about mutual growth, where both the parent and the child are transforming together. It's the whole shebang. And listen, this isn't just a philosophy. There are actual tools to help polish that gem. We're talking about hyper-personalized programs, because of course, one size does not fit all. We're talking about interactions that are right for their age, all the way from 4 years old up to 21 and beyond. It's about being a guide for the whole family, mixing real scientific research with insights that actually work in the real world. And that brings us right back here to this powerful image. Because the end goal of all this work, it isn't just about getting good grades or a good job. It's about helping them build a life that feels deeply meaningful, a life that's rich with a sense of purpose and real connection. It's about aiming for fulfillment, not just success. So what does that look like down the road? Well, when you truly unlock that potential, the payoff is huge. You're giving them more resilience, better mental health to handle whatever life throws at them. You're setting them up for a life that is both meaningful and successful, on their own terms. It's really about helping them become the person they were always meant to be.
At the end of the day, it all comes down to a choice. The decision to see your child as that unique gem and to commit to helping them shine. That power lies with you. As the parent, the guardian, the mentor, you're the one who can create that environment for them to thrive. So let's end on this thought. Every single child has some kind of unique brilliance inside them, just waiting to be seen. The real adventure is setting up the conditions for it to come out. So the question isn't if your child has potential. The question is, what kind of brilliance will you uncover?